Damn.
That's a good way to start off, just cracking your neck.
Is that what was on? Is it recording?
Yeah, no, it did. I think it got the crack, too.
That was fantastic. That was literally... That first one, one that sounded like me hitting a fucking piece of wood with a hammer, that might have been the best neck crack I've had in my 20s. That's an
era-defining.
Like, I think I'm going to live longer now than I would have if I hadn't done that.
All right.
That was an unbelievable
So,
absolute fire neck crack.
This is a working title for this, because we're just kind of doing this. I just put in here, Raw Reaction, Superman 2025.
Superman.
So,
I need pictures of Superman.
we saw Superman Friday. We're recording this on a Monday. I saw it again yesterday. Charlie's only seen it once.
But I've replayed it in my head 11 times, so I've actually seen it more than you.
It's me and Charlie just here today, by the way.
Yeah, no one else.
This is us, our raw reactions and feelings about Superman and his ongoing struggles in the fray.
This is not a Shirts Off podcast.
No. This is a Shirts Off reaction.
Sure.
Sort of.
I don't know if that's
off.
going to be what this is called.
Yeah.
But we'll get
We'll
there.
call it Raw Reaction.
Get that fucking salsa off of my goddamn
humidor.
It's yours. Put it there with the rest of the food. Put it next to my humidor.
Anyways.
Son of a bitch.
A lot of people were talking about this movie. A lot of different things. I would say mostly the reaction is positive.
Sure.
Maybe.
See, what I've been hearing more than anything is that this movie somehow is like very, very woke.
What does that mean,
what
Charlie?
does woke mean anymore? I don't know. Like,
wait, before you go in this. Okay. First of all, Liam, I fucking told you so. They cooked with this movie. The MCU,
so good.
The MCU is finished, anyways.
Well, I don't know if the MCU is finished, but this
the days are numbered.
I would.
Kevin Feige, you better be looking on Indeed.
No, that's silly. So first of all, okay, we are gonna have this statement. It's not an argument. I'm gonna say this first because fuck you. These people who want there to be like a winner of the MCU and the DCU, they're just not like they're thinking.
The war's over.
They're thinking
they
wrong.
shot the final shot.
No,
July
again.
What day does Superman come? July 11th, 2025. The war's over.
Go ahead and stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
Here's the issue. The issue is people want everything to be black and white and like win or loser. The MCU still has good shit. DC is gonna still have good shit, and they're still gonna fail sometimes, whether you want them to or not. They're gonna. They're gonna
as far as they have.
Exactly. Like, it really is. They are on, like, they have done so bad that they can only have an upward trajectory. I don't think the MCU has, like, hit rock bottom yet. I think they might be able to make some more stinkers, believe it or not. But I do think that they've righted the wrong. The last couple projects they've had were way, way better than the, 5 or 6 before.
Right.
Yeah.
No, let's say.
Okay, I'm agreeing.
I am agreeing. No, I know it sounds sarcastic, but I was genuinely agreeing.
Okay.
It's like what? I haven't seen it yet, but Thunderbolts was good.
Thunderbolts was unbelievable. It was so good.
Fucking, what was the other one?
Fucking
Brave New World was shit. Brave New World has a marketing problem.
Yes, Brave New World, if they did not plaster every poster with Harrison Ford Red Hulk, that movie, if you don't know the Red Hulk is in it, what?
Deadpool and Wolverine was good.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ironheart was ass, apparently.
See, I've heard the opposite. I've heard only that it's great.
Anyways, all this is to say...
we have to watch that one to actually judge it.
Kevin Feige, your days are numbered.
No, they're not. First of all, Kevin Feige, assuming Kevin Feige is going to watch this, is an absurd statement. Second of all, again, you're thinking of this like fatigue mentality, or famine mentality. We don't. Why are we rooting on each other to fail as like comics?
Because that's what creates good competition. No, I want the MCU to make good shit.
Well, but it's all good. It's all fighting to be better.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking mad shit because I want him to do better.
Okay, let's get back to the Superman.
Yeah.
It's a dumb argument.
Feige, your days
DC
are numbered.
versus Marvel is dumb, and it's a stupid thing to measure by.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
DC we've got 2 good properties up against 20 good properties and a couple stinkers.
Disney.
Way worse. There's way worse DC movies than there are Marvel movies.
Disney, your days are numbered. You should have stuck to Star Wars movies. Anyways,
all the Star Wars shit happening is amazing.
Exactly. That's
you're
why
hurting yourself. You keep hurting yourself.
That's why you should stick to it.
Marvel's still good.
Anyways,
stop trying. You're getting me off of Superman.
Sorry.
And you know it's going to keep happening.
Superman. Your thoughts? What was your reaction going? What were you thinking before you saw the movie?
Going into it, I go into every movie wanting to like it.
Right.
So I always see the good first and the bad later.
Right.
I was looking for the bad in this one.
Really?
Because I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be good so bad, and I knew. I knew all I was gonna. It's James Gunn.
Yeah.
All I was gonna see is the good.
Yeah.
If I didn't actively try
Look
to
for
see the bad.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of bad in this one for me. Like, there's some stuff, if I had been more of a Superman comic guy, I think I probably wouldn't have enjoyed, is based on what I'm seeing online. But even the people that, like, are big comic book Superman people are like, listen, I might not have liked this or that, but damn it, that was a good Superman. And everyone almost, I don't think I've seen a single take where anyone was like, yeah, David Cornsweat's...
Is that his name? Corn Sweats?
Corn Sweat. That's the guy who plays
Corn
Superman.
Sweat?
David Corn Sweat.
Like corn that
Corn,
sweats?
the corn that's yellow, and then the word sweat, like you
You realize
sweat.
Superman's
That's how
from
you say his
Kansas,
name.
right?
Yeah.
So he gets the corn sweats.
Yes, his name's Corn.
Sorry.
His name
He
is
gets
David
real
Corn
sweaty.
Sweat. His
around
real
corn.
name is David
All
Corn
right,
Sweat.
sorry. I'm just
Are
imagining
you happy?
I'm
It's amazing.
imagining Clark
You should-
Kent
I
getting
can't
real
believe you didn't
sweaty
know
about
this.
corn.
This has been 2 years now. We've known
This has made the whole movie better for me. It's
Well,
elevated.
Listen,
Sorry. go
I
ahead.
have not seen a single take that was not, this is the best Superman ever. Like, forget about the movie and the story. The man, the guy playing him, this is the most Superman
Yeah.
Superman's
Oh,
ever been.
do we want to get like spoilers too? Like, just go ahead and throw that out there.
Sure.
Before,
Guys,
or do we want to do our
guys,
thoughts? Oh, wait.
No,
Before we
fuck
do
them.
spoilers.
Spoilers.
No.
Guys,
Don't
spoilers.
do any spoilers yet. I want to just say, just my reaction to it is I liked it. I thought it was really good. All right, now
I
spoilers.
liked it a lot. It was great. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone died.
Yeah,
no. So, I mean, I don't even know what we would talk about spoilers yet.
Yeah, there's not really like a. I mean, really, the trailer is the first like 15, 20 minutes of this movie.
Yeah, I will say there was a lot.
I didn't know what was gonna
idea.
happen.
You really have no idea what's going on in this movie if you watch the trailer. You have like the slightest of beginnings of ideas, but really, the opening crawl, you're like, oh wow, we had no.
And there's an
clue.
opening crawl.
Yeah, there's an opening crawl, which is done well and done fast. It does not linger.
Yeah.
And
To me,
What?
kind of hinted at the existence of oh god, what are they called? The superheroes from like the very far future in the DC universe. I'll look it up after this and remember like tomorrow what this is called.
I like that in this movie
Because they say 3,000 years ago, the first metahuman or whatever.
Yeah,
and that implies it this time.
Yes, they very much build this movie out where they mention stuff that can grow a lot without making it even sort of like the focal point of any moment.
And Blue Beetle's canon in this too, right?
I don't think so.
Oh no,
But I don't know.
I
For
thought
sure.
he was.
I don't
My
know.
bad.
I don't think he is, but I don't know. But like, you know, Guy Gardner spoilers. Guy Gardner saying like, I didn't fucking sign up to the Lantern Corps. Like, you know, just going ahead and sprinkling in like
A Lantern Corps exists.
doesn't just exist, but it is fucking like
Active.
he is a very like active person and tries to mention them and abide by them because it's like a status thing. And he's the statusy guy.
Yeah, well, not only that, the Lantern Corps in the comics is way more, for lack of a better word, like involved in the happenings around the universe. But their whole thing is they're spread really thin.
Yeah.
So that's why like generally
It's kind of Captain Marvel in the MCU style, where like
sort of
she can't really be everywhere at once.
I'd say it's more like the Nova Corps. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, we haven't seen the Nova Corps in the MCU, but the Nova
Yeah, we
Corps,
have, in Guardians.
sort of, but not like the Nova Corps as it is
as
in-
like the police force of the universe type shit.
That's why you typically see only like one Green Lantern per universe or per, you know.
Whatever the fuck.
But, you know, Earth has like fucking 4, so, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's like 5. Anyways. And not in this canon. Right now, all we have is Guy Gardner.
Nathan Fillion said that James Gunn's Lantern Corps show that they're making is very rated R.
Is it really?
He said that he drops more F-bombs in that show than he's ever done in any other project ever.
Which might be the way to go for that kind of thing.
I think so. I think
Power Rings are kind of goofy and, you know, not goofy in a, like, oh, like, you know, they can't ever be cool, but, like, we've seen Green Lantern made for everybody. But, you know, it'd be kind of fun to see, you know, what all the fuck he gets up to.
yeah.
Also, Green Lantern, the animated series, was fucking sick. But we're here to talk about Superman.
Yes, I'm very excited by the future of specifically James Gunn being the Kevin Feige of DC is the only like positive timeline I think we had in our crosshairs.
Yeah.
And again, like you can talk shit all you want. I still think the MCU has a lot of good shit to do.
I mean, it's just Kevin Feige's days are numbered. You know? That's all it is.
We've got Daredevil. We've got a lot of stuff still
Yeah.
cooking, still doing great. Loki is apparently... I'm very worried about Loki in Doomsday, because apparently he's going to be in Doomsday, and all I can imagine is that Robert Downey Doom is going to fucking walk up and just rip Loki in half.
I like Lois in this movie.
Yeah,
The-
Rachel Brosnahan absolutely
She's great.
brings it. You know who that is?
Yeah, Marvel Swiss
Okay,
Manual.
cool. Yeah, that's her. And she
Mr. Terrific show
fucking
stealer.
steals every scene he's
Yeah.
in. Honestly, there's not a bad character in this
No,
movie.
no.
Everyone absolutely owns.
The weakest might be Hot Girl, but that's just
But
because like she has like the least to do.
Yeah, but even her, she's fucking sassy and hilarious and wonderful. And Isabella Merced is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
She-
She's the oldest daughter in fucking Instant Family.
She's
Have you ever
also
seen that?
Dina in The Last of Us.
Is she Dina?
Yeah, she's Dina in The Last of Us.
No,
Yeah.
she's not. Is she?
Yeah, she
Shut
is.
the fuck up.
That's
That's
Dina.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Dina in The Last of Us.
Why'd they make Dina hot?
What?
Why'd they make Dina hot? I mean, Dina was hot before, but like she's just
She's absurd.
yeah.
Isabella
Like if you're
Merced is,
comparing, you know.
absurdly beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be allowed to be that pretty.
Anyway,
she's so
wow,
darn
we're getting
pretty.
sidetracked. Anyway,
Anyways,
Lex Luthor. What did you think of? What's his name?
Nicholas Hoult is a fucking star boy,
Yeah.
bro. That motherfucker might be the best villain. He's like right there with like Heath Ledger, fucking Thanos.
Yeah.
I mean, he is one of the greatest villains, bro. He is the most lunatic villain I've ever seen. Bro, when he's sitting in that fucking office building saying that he's gonna be put up with fucking Aristotle and Plato in his like treacherousness as his stamp on humanity, killing the unkillable man, being the thing that he did for humanity.
Yeah.
Like, that is fucking...
That's Lex Luthor.
That is Lex Luthor. Dude, Chris was like, yes. Chris was sitting next to me like, this motherfucker is cooking. he was sitting there like, this is the best Lex Luthor ever.
So that's the thing I love. All right, so like, I guess now's a good time to talk about the plot. The plot is essentially
Pretty good.
the plot's pretty good. Essentially, that Luthor's trying to find a way to kill Superman, but you don't really find that out until like what, the last 15 minutes.
What? No, you find out in the first 10 minutes. That's
First
the first
10
thing they're talking about.
that he's trying to kill him.
Yeah, he talks about it in the first scene.
Yeah, but like it kind of is framed like it's kind of like a side goal to accomplish the bigger goal. When you get to like his end monologue, it's recontextualized. It's like I didn't fucking I didn't fucking try to kill you to like get land in this fucking
I did that as
country.
a way to kill you.
Yeah. And like that recontextualization of like what that is, that really stuck home to me. Like this is Luthor. Yeah.
This is his goal, not the other thing.
Yeah.
Which did.
Yeah.
It was like, sure, it's I wouldn't even call it a plot twist.
Yeah. It's not a plot twist, it's a
more of
recontextual.
Yeah, it's more like a character defining moment. Yeah.
So basically, before the movie starts, Superman stops a war, which is kind of like just, bananas. Because they don't really, do that in other stuff, in other movies that we've seen. He does it all the time in comics, but, he went and stopped a war. And then there's this whole ethical question of like, can he do that, And at the end of the day, it's not, to him, it wasn't about like trying to represent anybody. It's about saving people's lives. Like, he wasn't going in on behalf of the United States. He wasn't going on the behalf of the other country. He was going in just to stop the killing.
Yes.
And then understanding, like...
The Sokovia Accords are similar to that.
Yes.
But, yeah, there's definitely never been God character that can go and just destroy somebody.
But the Avengers never came in to stop a war, really. The closest we got to that was, like, Iron Man, in the first Iron Man, going and just fucking ending terrorism.
But that is also... Him and Captain America, on several occasions,
on
their own behalf, kind of, or acting for America, they were tools of the country / the message.
I would say Superman's more of like, hey, fucking stop this.
Yeah,
like,
Superman is taking it within his own rights and within his own.
It's like I can't stop
autonomy.
it. He's like, I can't stop it, so I should.
Yeah.
Whereas they're like, I'm stopping it for a bigger purpose.
In his own actions and with his own autonomy and consciousness, he is like, I'm going to because I can go grab this president and hold him over a cactus
and be like, hey, fucking quit,
wait, bro, stop.
Which, like, to be fair,
stop killing
like,
children.
I'm not gonna lie, like within the context of this movie and like all the crazy like world events that have happened, like, I mean, I would do it.
I mean, sure, if you're Superman.
Yeah.
If I mean, yeah, there's lots of people.
But it's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. Exactly, and that's what.
That's what the movie's about.
One of the
sort
big,
of, yeah.
One of the big things the movie's about.
Yeah, that kind of takes a back seat, and I've heard a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, that's just like Iran and Palestine," and like this movie, I think was written before that really got as bad as it is now. No?
Iran and Palestine's been an issue for 40 years.
Yeah, no. Okay, for sure. But what I'm getting at is, like, you could take any, I guess, like, big political thing and say that this is this. I mean, you could be like, this is Russia and Ukraine.
You can make it the Troubles in Ireland. You can make it...
Which I do like that. I think that it's very applicable to different things.
People are saying it's woke, but that's simply what the comics have been doing for fucking 80 years, before a lot of these big issues.
So anyways, Superman goes and does this before the movie starts. Then, like, the whole thing is that they send somebody from their government over to beat up Superman, and this is, like, the first battle he's ever lost. But it turns out this guy was just a creation of Lex Luthor to come and just fuck with Superman. And Lex Luthor is in on the invading in with the invading country's president to get land. But he organized the whole thing anyway just to have an excuse to kill Superman.
Yes.
Because he's trying to get the government to be like, hey, look at what Superman's doing. He went over and stopped a war with a person that, like, is our ally. This is pretty bad. We should do something about this. And the government's like, yeah, but he's Superman. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do like by the end of the movie, they're kind of like, hey, like, you know, this isn't cool. We need to figure out, like, what we're going to do about this. Because I think at the beginning, Rick Flag's like, I'm not worried about metahumans. And then, like, at the end, he was like, you should be worried about metahumans because they're the ones calling the shots now. Because by the end of the movie, Green Lantern and, like, the Justice Gang, working title, goes and... I
really love the little bit that the Justice League is, like, starting off as like a who's schmooze of like the lame heroes.
Yeah,
and Superman is.
Well, that's how it started off in the comics.
Yeah.
In the comics, it was like a bunch of D-list heroes that just got together with the Flash as their leader. And Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman were just like, we're good on our own comic book sales. We don't need to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And then, like, when people kind of started thinking about, like, oh, well, you know, it would make sense to have your heavy hitters be, like, the leaders of this incredibly vast superhero team, that's when we started seeing that. But originally, it was just a bunch of, you know, C-D listers.
Yeah.
Flash is not a D-lister. Flash is an A-lister.
Yes, he is.
But you gotta have an A to bring them together.
I would really love to know James Gunn's future and ideas for the Flash.
Yeah. And he's talked about bringing Grant Gustin in, the guy from the show.
Really?
Yeah. I think that would be good. But I
think his Flash needs to be a new Flash.
Yeah.
I think we need just a totally new...
We should have a blonde Flash. I'm tired of, like, brunette Flash. You know, let's just go full comic book accurate blonde Flash. He could be brunette before he gets struck by lightning.
Guy Gardner. Nathan Fillion cast as Guy Gardner.
He might bring in Wally West Flash instead of Guy Gardner. Well, you know, instead of traditional
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion's great.
Guy Gardner was one of the best casting decisions that no one thought was going to work.
Yes.
Everyone talked shit on Nathan Fillion. They were like, he's too old.
Yeah.
He can't be Guy Gardner.
He did look a little old.
Sure, but who gives a fuck?
I didn't mind that he looked old because Guy Gardner really doesn't have like a set age. I mean, he's like 30. I would say 30s to 40s.
Green Lantern. You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dude, fucking, we missed the main point. So his parents' message in this is, you know, half of it gets cut off, and it's been missing for a long time. So Superman's only heard the first part, which is like, you know, go and be like the best you can be a good man, save
and
people.
And then rape the population and spread
literally,
our seed.
So
and take
that was
over
the funniest part to me, is like it cuts off right at the part where they're like, by the way, like
we
rule them.
Rule them as
dispatch
a
of anybody that stands in your way and have the most sex with the most women so you can spread Krypton's genes.
How accurate to the comics is that ever like a thing that
it's a newer thing that's come up because they're playing around a little bit with the origin.
Yeah.
But I think that this is I don't trust all of that. I think that James Gunn has very much put this out there to be like, oh, we're doing something different, but I feel like it's going to come back around to like...
And it's going to be like, let's doctor this.
I think it's going to be like one of those things where it turns out like there's even more of the message that we didn't see because we
Yeah.
don't see an ending to the message.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, that's one of the things I was really paying attention to because I was like, is he really going to stick with this or is this a fake message? But then, like, they make a point in the movie to be like, nah, this is legit. And, like, but granted, the way they say it's legit, the whole time I'm like, yeah, but, like, people fake this kind of shit all the time in the real world. And Truman's like, no, like, they wouldn't lie about this kind of thing. No, Mr. Terrific, they would. And they have.
Yeah. And that's what I hope they do that because I think that, one, super spoiler.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper is fucking
that Bradley
Jor-El.
Cooper?
That was Bradley Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Jor-El, yeah.
I was like, man, that was like Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
that was like,
that was Bradley Cooper because it was Bradley Cooper.
yeah, dude, that's definitely going to be something then. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. What
How
if Bradley
cool is
Cooper
that?
comes back and he's like Zod and he somehow like recorded a different message?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, right? And then like it turns out his real father is Henry Cavill.
Oh my, that would be stupid. That would be so dumb. That would be a terrible idea.
I mean, you say that. Or his real dad is Negan from The Walking Dead.
Right. Totally.
So this movie to me is like Superman's answer to the Batman.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean
Like,
answer?
this technically might not be the best Superman film, but it's the best. Like, the
No?
best Superman...
What's the best Superman
no,
film if not this one?
wait, let me finish. Like,
Don't
this
say
is,
animated. Stop
this,
saying. Don't stop lumping the animated.
I'm not going to
in.
say the animated.
No
I
one
wasn't
thinks
going to say
about
the animated.
but you.
I wasn't going to say the animated. Actually, there's never really been a good Superman animated.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
But anyways, that's not what I was going to say. Let me finish.
Okay.
All right, so you know how we agree, like, the Batman is, like, the best, like, Batman comic book accurate movie. But, like, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy is, like, probably technically the better film. You see what I'm saying? Or just the Dark Knight, not even the whole trilogy. But
I was
the
going
Dark
to say,
Knight.
The Dark Knight itself is
Yeah.
probably, technically speaking... No, I mean, the Batman is pretty damn airtight good.
Yeah.
Like, I love
Right.
The Dark Knight, and I'll always suck its dick, but, like, I don't even know if it's a better film than The Batman.
Really?
It's close.
So
They're
you've
both,
come around on this thing? 'Cause,
No,
like,
I was always kind of, The Batman's pretty good, The Dark Knight is only a good film. It's an okay Batman story.
Yeah.
I'm accepting of that.
Yeah.
I realize I don't have the, like, understanding
yeah.
of Batman.
It's probably, like, the best.
It's a fantastic
Yeah.
film that has Batman
Yeah.
and its characters in it.
I would say up until the Batman is probably the best. It was probably the best on-screen Batman story, or
Sure.
on the live action
Yeah.
side of things.
But the Batman is just so damn all around
Yeah.
good that, I mean, I'm totally accepting of it's the best Batman film,
yeah,
period. I don't know, again, it's so neck and neck with
yeah,
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is just so
Yeah.
good as a movie anyway.
and you can't even have this conversation with the Joker out there.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like we don't even know like how good of a story the Joker's going to have in this Batman yet.
Yeah.
And I love Barry Keoghan's 5-minute deleted Joker scene. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for that Joker to be in this universe.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that going to be in this DCU?
It's going to be in the Batman movie. It's still kind of up in the air whether or not that Matt Reeves' Batman is part of the
DCU.
DCU, but James Gunn's basically said it isn't. Because
Yeah.
he's going forward.
He wants Matt Reeves to do his own thing,
Yeah, he wants that to be like its own separate Batman
like the
world.
Elseworld story.
Yeah, because you have the Elseworld, you have Penguin already as an established show. Which have you watched it yet?
No, I heard it's good though.
The Penguin is one of the greatest shows ever made.
Better than Daredevil.
Yeah,
Better than.
it's the best show. It's the best comic book show.
Really?
Yeah,
It surpassed Daredevil.
Well,
to me, Daredevil was
okay,
probably like
let me rephrase.
the tippity top.
It's the best in the way that The Dark Knight was the best for me because it is the best thing. It is the
Okay.
best all around thing. I don't know how good it is as a Penguin story. I think it's pretty good, but I don't know enough
I
to
gotta
really
say,
say. But everyone
Not a
has
lot of
said-
penguin stories I've read.
There you go. So I think it was a pretty solid.
Nothing against
It was-
the penguin, but
It was an especially good addition to the already great Matt Reeves, the Batman. Which again, it's probably really the reason we haven't got the Batman 2 is because he put so much time and thought into making the Penguin.
Oh, he made
Because
that too.
I know he was a part of it. He had a piece in making it.
Yeah, he probably had to know like what's not going to
Yeah.
contradict this.
And what's his name won the Emmy for best lead actor for playing
Nathan
the Penguin.
Fillion.
No,
Yeah.
the Penguin. Colin Farrell.
Favreau. Oh.
Colin Farrell. Jesus. He won Best Lead Actor
Yeah.
in a drama. Not like, a limited series, not like a TV special. Like, he won the big winner. He won the Oscar equivalent to TV for playing the Penguin on HBO.
That's pretty good.
That's nuts. That's like, wow, that's Heath Ledger's Joker. That's
Yeah.
the same caliber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His performance is absolutely fucking unbelievable in that show. And everyone else that's in it is unbelievable. Everybody's great. The show's amazing.
I would say
Kristen Milioti, the mother from How I Met Your Mother? Brother.
Well, hold on, wait. Let me say.
I think
we're
she won the
getting
Golden
sidetracked.
Globe. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Potentially the same universe.
So what I'm saying
Kind of
is,
outside.
like, Superman 2025 is to me what the Batman is to Batman. Like, it's a
Superman-
really good comic book
Okay.
accurate.
Version of the
Yes,
thing we're
but
trying to get.
Superman, the original one from 1978, is probably technically the best film.
The best
You see what-
film or the best Superman film?
Like the best Superman film.
Okay.
Sorry. You
'Cause
get
this
what I'm
movie's
saying?
way better than that.
No, it is. It is. But I
To
mean,
me.
we're also talking about like almost 50 years of difference.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're also talking about a long time where we haven't had a great Superman movie. Animated or otherwise. Now, there's been great things that Superman has been in. Shows and whatnot. Like, Superman Lois is great. Superman the Animated Series is great. My Pal Superman is fantastic. Probably, like, one of the best, like, newer takes on Superman. Like, I told you this a long time ago. Ever since I saw my friend Superman, or my pal Superman, we've been, like, on, like, what's the word? In the queue for, like a really incredible take on Superman to hit, and this is that. This is, like, the time has come. I'm a prophet, Charlie. Anyways.
Right. Yeah, totally. You said that about Transformers 14 years ago.
Transformers is coming, dude.
No, it
Why are
isn't.
you
They literally, Michael Bay's making the next one again. That's how bad Transformers 1 performed.
Listen, sometimes...
Was it the best one? Probably. Too bad no one went and watched it.
Sometimes you have to... First of all, Transformers 1 is the best one.
I know. I've heard.
Have you
and
watched it yet?
I'm sure, no.
We gotta do one of those. Anyways, we gotta do one of those to that. Anyways.
Sure.
We're getting sidetracked, dude.
I believe it's
Michael
great. I'm
Bay
saying you're not a prophet.
should come and do...
Get a hold of yourself.
Michael Bay should come and do a Superman movie.
Sure.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Dude, I liked everybody in this movie, though. Perry White, fucking, what's his name from Righteous Gemstones that plays Jimmy Olsen? By the way,
Okay.
Jimmy fucks in this
Jimmy
movie.
fucks in this movie. Jimmy is like the can't believe he's like loved by every woman character.
I
somehow.
love it. I think this is my favorite
Yeah,
take of
it's-
Jimmy Olsen.
It's hilarious. I do think Marcus from Cosmonaut had a take. He was like, I like Jimmy's cool and all, but he certainly stole some screen time he probably didn't deserve. I think he kind of steals away.
What's
from
his name's
what's
very
happening.
charming. What's the guy that plays him?
I don't know the character.
God, I can't remember his name. He's great. He's everything that I've seen him in up to so far. That being fucking The Quarry, Righteous Gemstones, a couple other different projects that I'm not coming to right now. He's a fantastic actor,
Right?
and he's also like just a very charming, cool guy. So like seeing him come into Jimmy Olsen, I was like, nope, that's him. That's Jimmy Olsen, and Jimmy fucks. You know,
Jimmy be fucking.
Jimmy fucks. Stole Lex Luthor's girlfriend. That's a plot point in this movie.
Yeah.
Also, there's a pocket dimension where fucking Lex Luthor just is like putting people he doesn't like, and
Including
like
his ex-girlfriend.
including his ex-girlfriends, and also has like a million monkeys that are like programmed
to talk
shit about Superman online. Which, yeah, no, he would do that.
One of my favorite little nods was during their like air quotes real interview with Hello Superman. She says, "Some people can just tell when you're on your phone that you're looking at those comments because of how sad you get." I really love that they're like in this like.
This feels like a real Superman, like a real person. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I mean?
feels like a human being,
Yeah.
and they say it's only been like 2 or 3 months since they've been together. Like,
Yeah.
they feel like
They've known
a
each other
couple-
for a long
Well, yeah,
time.
but they feel like a couple who
That's new.
are new as a couple, but
Yeah.
like do really care about each other, and probably did for a while
Yeah.
before they got together, which is dope. I really
Yeah,
love
I
that
like
version
that.
of their story.
It feels very genuine. I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like the random bits of James Gunn humor in this, But I thought it worked.
I thought it was fantastic.
I thought it worked. I thought he talked like a real person. Like there's this scene where like he has just got done having like this big fight with like Ultraman, who turns out to be a clone of him. Oh, shocker! That's a big yeah. No, I wasn't surprised at all. I kind of like thought for a second it might be Doomsday, and I was like, "There's no way he's gonna pull Doomsday out in the first movie."
Would be silly.
But unlike some people.
Go
Anyways,
say it.
What was I
There
saying?
was a part when he was after he fought Doom.
Yeah. He throws the dude in a black hole.
Yeah.
And then like Turfit's like, "Hey man, stop messing around. We got shit to do." And he's like, "I'm doing important things."
Yeah, it's a great little scene.
he's like, I'm so
I'm
tired.
not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
But I mean, that feels like a very genuine, like, reaction, like,
Yeah.
or with like the end credit scene.
People who think that that's dumb, like that's a little James
Yeah.
Gunny or whatever the fuck. That's just a dumb.
Crypto's great.
Crypto's great.
Crypto's the
I
Hulk in this
fucking
movie, dude.
Yeah, he really. Crypto really is the Hulk. Crypto really is like an unstoppable force. It's not fair. He's kind of fucking overpowered. Like
Also,
but genius. But also, it's like think with your head. Like
Yeah.
he literally the statement mind over or brain over brawn. Like it's genius.
yeah.
He's so good.
I love that, like, so Lex Luthor breaks into the Fortress of Solitude, like, in the first 5 minutes of this
Yeah.
movie, which is hilarious. But, all that aside, it's important. He captures Superdog, and, like,
Crypto?
he captures Crypto.
Okay.
Everything that both Superdog,
Yeah, but don't
Crypto.
say Superdog like
Why?
you fucking like you're friends with him.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What?
Say
Why
Crypto.
am I saying his
Everyone
name? Like
knows
a
him as Crypto.
Alright, Crypto the Superdog.
Superdog.
His whole fucking name. If I want to. Anyways, he gets captured. And like the first thing, as soon as Superman finds out he's gotten captured,
He goes
right to Lex Luthor
And just destroys his door and his desk and like talks to him like it's wild how mean he is.
He's like, "Where is the
doing
dog?"
terrible things to his
And
image.
Lex, the funniest part of this is I think this is part of the humor they're talking about, but I thought it was in character for Lex. He's like, "What dog?" And then he's like taking his like, "Ugly dog, red cape."
But you couldn't hear Creighton's mumble. He said, "Ugly dog, red cape."
While he's taking a sip out of his coffee.
What'd you say? What? Nothing good. Nicholas Hoult ate every line of that movie.
I was a little worried
so
at the
good.
beginning that he was going to be just a little too goofy, but he
Yeah.
strikes that balance of
Yes.
like,
He passes Goofy and hits like this fucking like Orwellian depth of like disdain and like
Yes.
hate.
Yeah.
like fucking this dude sees
and
the
also
world-
man-child, like
yeah,
a little
and
bit
a
too.
big baby at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
Like he really is just this absolute like piece of shit asshole character. Like
Which makes Superman
it's really
shine
inspiring.
even better. Yeah, because even at the end of the day, Superman's like, "Hey man, just chill."
I
Like,
think you have it in you to be better.
Yeah.
And then Lex is like, I'm a bitch, idiot, piece of shit, and I'm gonna kill you.
also, like, so part of the way he controls clone Superman is by like giving him different codes for different moves.
Yeah.
And like the whole part where he's like punching him in the face is like A4, A4. I was just imagining like a raging gamer like just hitting the
Yep.
controller for different combos.
so damn good.
Oh.
He's so good.
Yeah,
Superman.
it's great. It's incredible. I really like him like talking shit while he's beating up through clone Superman too, like explaining like, "Oh, brain versus brawn. I'll always fucking win." And then when he loses, he just cries. Not Superman, Luthor. Cries like a bitch.
Like a little bitch.
The pocket dimension, dude.
Pocket dimension.
He just has a pocket.
It was so good. Such a great.
I was like, "Oh, we're doing this! Like, we're going full on like established Lex Luthor." I was here for it. I'm here for it.
Well, it's the fucking Batman take. It's the like everyone's tired of fucking seeing it. We don't care anymore.
Like building to shit.
yeah, we don't care about the fucking origins. Everyone knows the origin story.
Yeah.
Google it. If
only
you don't know
thing-
it, Google it. Who cares?
The only pet
People
peeve,
who are gonna watch these things already know. They're watching it because they want it to be what they like.
the only pet peeve I could see, and that I've heard, like, I've really tried to stay away from shit, but Half in the Bag dropped a video, like Red Letter Media dropped a video on it, so I was curious to see what they thought, and that's the only thing I've seen from this.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree, is that it feels like you're dropped right in the middle of the story.
That works for me.
I'm cool. I'm fine with
liked
it.
it,
I'm
yeah.
fine with it, but I understand
Marcus
where they're,
also said something similar.
I understand where they're coming from with that. But if that's the only pet peeve, you're being dropped in the middle of a good story.
Marcus-
is that really a pet peeve?
Marcus spent 8.5, 9 minutes talking shit about this movie
Yeah.
and still gave it an 8.5,
Yeah.
which, if you watch Cosmonaut Picture Show, you know an 8.5 is high.
Yeah, that's high
fucking
for him.
praise by
Yeah.
that man.
I
He's
don't
got like
think
3 9s in fucking 10 years of YouTube.
I think it would have benefited just a little bit, whether it was through flashback or through, the first couple minutes of the movie, if we actually got to see him stop the war originally, like what he did. But, I mean, him telling us works just as well.
Yeah.
But, I think it would just benefit a little bit more just to see it.
Right.
But, honestly, now the more that I think about it, without seeing it, it kind of builds it up in your own head, especially getting to know who Superman is, the benefit of knowing that however he handled that situation, it wasn't I'm going over there because I'm a god and I make decisions. It's I'm going over there because I want to save people.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and he's Superman.
Yeah. It very much encapsulates the character. Have you ever seen that clip from My Pal Superman where he's
He
just
stops the bullets.
Yeah, and he goes She goes
how'd you know you wouldn't get hurt? And he's like, I didn't know. I just knew that you would.
No, he goes,
I knew you weren't.
Dude, you're butchering the whole line. It's a fantastic.
Everyone's seen it. She keeps saying it like everyone hasn't seen. It's the most seen fucking clip of the life.
She goes how do you know you were bulletproof? And he goes, I didn't. I just know you weren't.
Yeah. So Superman.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good shit.
Yeah,
they cooked
it's
with that
good,
line.
Good Superman
Yeah,
line.
they cooked with this movie. James Gunn cooked.
Yeah. Superman's in his fucking good arc right now.
Yeah.
They're killing it with
I'm so glad we didn't get. I mean, we kind of got evil Superman through Ultraman, but I'm so glad that we didn't get fucking evil Superman. You know what I mean? That's another thing our certain mutual friend was saying, Gracie. That was she was like, I really want to see evil Superman, and I was like, you want to see evil Superman? We've gotten fucking 10 years of evil Superman.
11 Supermans.
We got Henry Cavill, who was eventually going to turn into evil Superman. We got Homelander. We got Omni-Man. We got the Injustice Superman, who's evil. That's all fucking 4 off the top of my head I can think of. That's too many evil Superman.
Yeah,
we need
a good,
and
wholesome Superman.
Happy, wholesome, happy-go-lucky Superman. That's all I want. Just give me a Superman.
And they did.
Yeah, they did.
They gave it to you.
For years, I've been
Be happy,
begging just a Superman
Be happy.
that was happy to be Superman and okay with it. Oh, and they bring the parents' message back around to be what he really enjoyed the whole time was his real parents, and play videos of that when he's fucked up.
I really like that they cast nobodies
For everything?
as his parents. No, what?
Oh, for his parents?
Yeah, for his parents
okay.
specifically, because the characters are what we saw, not the actor or actress. You know what I mean? Because Mr. Terrific's fantastic, and the guy who plays him is a great actor.
Yeah.
Lois
is he in other stuff?
Yeah, he's the guy from from X-Men First Class, the one who Kevin Bacon kills.
He's Darwin?
Yeah, he's the one. He's Darwin.
That's cool.
He's other people too, but that's the only thing I can remember his name.
That's pretty sick. No wonder I love him already.
Yeah,
Darwin was great. He stole every scene. They killed him off way too soon.
Yes, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Could
you imagine being killed by Kevin Bacon in First Class? You have no idea what else happens in the rest of the timeline. Except looking at it from heaven, or wherever you end up, and you're like, damn, I missed out on everything. Anyways, go ahead.
Lois Lane is amazing, and Rachel Brosnahan is known for lots of incredible performances. What I mean?
No.
Nicholas Hoult is literally one of the greatest actors of his generation. Yeah. These are all people.
He was also in Nosferatu. I forgot about that.
Yes, he was. He's been lots of things.
He gets his dick sucked in that movie.
He should.
That is.
Wait.
You remember when what's her name? Johnny Depp's daughter is punish me or whatever.
Okay, dude.
And she's
sure.
You're
getting off the fucking Superman.
It's hot. It's very hot.
It's
Go
really
back and watch that.
It's really cool.
Nosferatu 2024. Anyways,
Stop
it.
It's really cool. Jesus, dude. It's so hard to talk to you about things you want
I'm
to talk
hard right
about.
now.
It's really great that there's a lot of great... Nathan Fillion's amazing. There's lots of really great actors playing unbelievable known characters, but to needle drop his fucking parents and them to be nobodies and both be amazing representations of his parents, it's really letting the characters speak rather than the performance. Because they are they're just they sound like fucking country hick farmers who love their son. Huh?
They sound like people from here.
They sound like Midwest. They don't sound like rednecks. They sound like farmers.
I wish they were rednecks.
They sound like country out in the fucking
hey,
West.
Bo, what's wrong, Clark?
That's how the mom sounds.
That is how the mom
Hey,
sounds.
Clark.
I laughed when I heard it. I was like, damn, I hear my mom.
Yeah,
And then-
very much. That's your mom in like 25 more years. It's your mom. For your mom to be as old as she is, she's like miraculously hip.
Yeah. You're saying my mom's old?
She is
Wow.
old, but she acts
Yeah, you know
very
what?
young.
Ma Kent was like my grandma.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
that's more
Kent
my
was kinda-
grandma,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were a little. They seemed like they were certainly older when they found
Yeah.
Clark.
I love them. They were
I
great.
do, they were
I
wonderful.
thought Pa
Did you hear Videz? Videz said, "If anything happens to them, we're gonna riot. People are gonna riot." It's
I
like-
really thought something was gonna happen to them
Of
because they were
course.
teeing it up like when, especially when Pocket like comes on the porch and is like having that talk with him. He's kind of like breathing heavy because he's a little
Yeah, 'cause
overweight.
he's a fucking
Yeah.
'Cause
He sits
in
down.
real life, that guy's gonna die in the next 20 years.
He sits down.
20
He's
years,
like
20 minutes.
He's like Clark
Yeah, he's not in great shape.
with great power
They're definitely saying.
comes great responsibility.
They're
And I thought I was
definitely-
gonna have a heart
Yeah.
attack.
They're
Like,
definitely
kill
setting
him.
up like this guy's dead. this guy's dying next movie. This guy's dying off screen.
Listen.
he will be the next movie Superman's in. Like Pa Kent will have just died in the context of the.
Or they could do
situation.
the old switcheroo and kill Ma Kent, and then it's just Pa and Ma.
Nah, they're not gonna.
Or
Do that.
Pa and Kent.
They're
Pa
not
and
gonna
Clark.
do that. They're not gonna do that.
Oh,
That's not gonna happen.
Could happen.
It's not gonna.
We live
That's
in a
not-
world with infinite possibilities.
I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see. I doubt it. It was great. The movie's great. I feel like I'm almost done talking about this.
Yeah, no, we're getting there. We're getting there. I do have one last thing I want to
What do
bring
you?
up.
What the fuck do you want?
I've
What do you wanna
seen
talk about?
people complaining that Superman is too woke and is about immigrants. And I'm like,
I mean,
have you
listen.
guys ever read or watched a Superman
Okay,
movie?
forget about that though. If that's what you want it to be, I guess that's what the movie is.
Yeah.
But like, man,
That's not what he was going for.
who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Also, like, there's
This
not
movie,
even...
I went and when I finished watching this movie, my dad called me and he was like, I said, I saw Superman. He's like, oh, was it really woke? Everyone said it's really woke. I was like, who said it's really woke? He was like, fucking Ben Shapiro. I was
Yeah.
like, Ben Shapiro says everything is woke. Ben Shapiro's a fucking lunatic. And
Listen.
like, look, okay, I'm not trying to fucking separate the audience or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, Ben Shapiro has said some good shit I agree with, and a lot of shit I think is silly and
Yeah.
wacky because he's a lunatic.
Yeah. But you can
He
say the
says
same
every
thing for people on the
every
left.
movie he sees the wokeness in
Yeah.
it because it's from Hollywood. He doesn't see a fucking movie he likes unless it's made by the Daily Wire in a fucking
Listen.
Republican-owned Walmart. that motherfucker wants the movie to be about a white
I-
kid with a gun saving a school shooting from happening.
I have come on here and talked shit about Whoopi Goldberg. I've come on here and talked shit about people on the left
Donald
and the right. Only
Yeah.
because sometimes they say shit that is just ridiculous.
Woke has also been fucking
Well,
straight up. The word woke has also been
Yes.
fucking co-opted.
Yes. To
From
mean
like as a
different things.
weaponized word and no longer means what it well, depending on who's speaking, no longer
Yes.
or totally means what it used to mean.
Listen.
It used to mean you were fucking woke. You were
Right.
awake. You were literally like
Right.
paying attention to the dilemmas and social issues of the day, and
Right.
you were trying to keep an open mind and like have a better point of view than other people and not be so closed-minded
Right.
and racist or homophobic or be
Right.
it what you will in your context of using the word woke. Now, woke just means fucking oversaturating your content with gay or LGBT / overly racialized things just because it means you're virtue signaling to be better.
Right.
And that's dumb and weaponized by the right. And even if that's what it was, that's not what this movie was.
No.
And I don't get what if this someone Marcus handled it perfect. Marcus on Twitter, someone said this movie isn't woke or whatever, and then Marcus was like, "You only say that because it's not the woke you want it to be. It is woke. This movie is woke in the proper, real definition of woke.
Yes.
Meaning that it is keeping up with the real situations that are problems in the world and giving a better lens on them than the news is.
Yes.
And it's treating the situations that are really happening as real issues and showing you a point of view that is healthier than the one that the mainstream is showing you. It is a woke movie because being woke is good and this movie is good. Because you like the movie, you don't want the things in it to be called woke because you don't agree with the word woke because you have fallen for the co-opted version of it.
Well, and like that's the thing. is like
Cosmonaut picture shows a goddamn motherfucking star boy.
Right. But what I was getting at
Love
more
Marcus.
so is that, like, you know, listen, these people say ridiculous shit,
People
and
say
it's
ridiculous
so
shit. Yeah.
to me it was
We
so
say
funny.
ridiculous shit.
We do.
We're maniacs.
We do. But it was so funny to me to hear like people on the right, like especially Fox News, who like listen. I don't agree with everything they've been saying, but like the last year or so, I've been like, all right, I kind of get your point. This is like the first thing in a while. I'm like, all right, guys,
You
listen,
don't know what the fuck you're
the
talking
power's
about.
going to your head.
Yeah, exactly.
take a
You
deep
win
breath.
one election
Yeah.
after being out of the game for 4
Listen,
years.
you need to take a deep breath
Yeah.
and realize you're going to start sounding ridiculous, and then
Yeah.
like, you know, and the pendulum's going to swing back, and we're going to
Like
be
it
fucked.
always does.
But
yeah.
listen, but that's my thing. As soon as I heard Superman, an immigrant story, like, yes. What the fuck do you mean?
He's literally
He's
an
Moses.
alien. Well, he's literally an alien also.
Well, he's literally an alien, but he's more or less a Moses allegory. People will say all the time he's a Jesus allegory, but he's more Moses than he is Jesus, because Moses was put in a basket, sent down the river to live with a different civilization,
Yeah.
and then ended up saving that civilization.
Yes.
He is Kal-El in Hebrew. Translates, which by the way, Superman was created by Jewish immigrants that weren't practicing, or one of them was. I don't remember. That's not the point. Kal-El translates to voice of God, not God,
Yeah.
or Kal-El. I can't remember. It's different
Something.
in the Hebrew
It's-
pronunciation, but Kal-El is his space name.
I don't know any of this. I'm just
Yeah.
saying to like fucking double down.
But anyways,
Saying-
no, I'm just
I
saying.
agree.
You know, I like that. I like this take on Superman.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
great. The movie's great. Let's get back to the goodness. The movie's goodness.
It's great.
It is the
I like
greatest
that he's
Superman.
not a Messiah thing. He's more of like, you know, a Moses thing. You know, I like that. I like that he's a Superman that enjoys being Superman, and at the end of the day, he's just a regular goofy guy. Like the whole end credit scene with him in Terrific, where they're looking at the building and how it's not exactly right.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and he looks at him and he's like, "What?" I'm like, well, you know, it's a little off. He goes,
Wow.
You
Wow.
want me to take it apart and put it back together?" He's like, "No, just say it."
It's like, and then he walks away all
Yeah,
mad.
he
He's
kicks the rock. He's
and
like,
then Superman's like, "Man, I suck."
he
I
goes,
stink.
"Golly gee, I can sure be a butthole sometimes,"
such a
or whatever
mean
he
guy.
says.
Yeah, he's like,
doesn't even
I'm
cuss. This is
he's-
a Superman that
yeah.
does not
Yeah,
refuses to cuss.
He's literally like a goody two shoes,
Yeah.
and that's what Superman's supposed to be, man. It's so good when he's like that. It's the most wholesome version of the character.
God, it makes me feel good.
It's so good. God, I just
And there's
wanna
a dog with
I want
a
to
cape.
be like Superman. Like it's
Got
the
him.
first time I've watched a fucking superhero movie where I'm like, I want to be like this guy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all these the superheroes of the last 15, 20 years, they're all fucking
Their lives
problematic. Their lives suck. They're all fucking autistic or broken or sad people.
Or alcoholics.
Or alcoholics, or drug addicted. There's something wrong with all of them,
Yeah.
and they're
Even
trying
Batman.
to fix it through being better.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I watched a superhero movie in a long time where I was like, I want to be like Clark Kent. Like I want to be better
Yeah.
by being like him. He's like a good guy. He's like a good dude. He sees good in the world. Like he sees only the good things that can happen. A kaiju is attacking fucking what's the city
Metropolis.
called? Metropolis. And he's like, I think if we capture it, we could I could fly it up and take it to like an international daycare.
Yeah.
And Mr. Terrific literally
Intergalactic.
whatever,
Yeah,
bro.
sorry,
whatever.
go ahead.
Literally looks him in the eyes and goes like, "Really, my N-word?" and then fucking blows its intestines up with robots.
Yeah.
Like basically looking at Clark like, "You're literally an idiot. You seriously want to fly this thing millions of miles away?" To the
I mean, he could.
to the
He
middle
is
of
Superman.
to the fucking send it to the fucking Lantern Corps to find a fucking home for it. And I love that not just Mr. Terrific. I love that all three. It's Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, and Hawkgirl all look at Superman like he's just a fucking doofus.
but
They're
the-
like, bro, you. Sorry, I skipped.
You're good.
They literally look at him like he is. They look at him like he's the weakest of them.
Yeah, but the film makes a point to kind of prove that he's right, because they're kind of recklessly trying to kill this thing, and
Yeah.
like people were going
People
to die
would have died if
Superman had not been there.
Yeah.
And like Superman even saves like a squirrel at one point.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole thing.
Just to show you that he really is looking at everybody.
yeah, and like
squirrel
can
that, you know,
save everybody.
And can save everybody.
Yeah, like
he's
it's
totally
crazy.
capable.
Yeah,
So good.
it's insane to me that like I'm pretty sure outside of like who the Justice Gang murders, there's not really any deaths, and who's Luthor kills.
Ultraman.
Yeah, and Ultra. Well,
I guess
don't
it is
know.
like it's
He wasn't sure if that bus would actually carry him into the black hole. I mean, he survived pulling out, like, pulling himself out
Yeah,
of the
that's a
black
good
hole.
point. So who knows?
Yeah. I think it was one of those things is like, I need to get this guy off of me, and
Yeah.
here's an opportunity, and oops, he fell into a black hole. But if you want to read even more into that, it could go into this article like, well, maybe you just can't save everybody.
Superman 2025, 9 out of 10. David Cornsweet as Superman, 17 out
I
of 10.
thought you were going to say David Cornsweet, Ass Man, or whatever.
No,
like
David
Ass Sweat.
Cornsweet as Superman, 17 out of 10.
Yeah.
Best Superman, period, that we've ever had. And it's not even really close.
Michael Fassbender as Lex Luthor.
Wait,
Fucking 20 out of 10.
how dare you? It's Nicholas Holt.
That's what I said.
No, it isn't.
He's that
Shared-
guy from
they-
the X-Men movie.
They shared a movie. It doesn't not the same guy.
Anyways, James McAvoy
Michael
as Lois
Fassbender.
Lane.
Michael Fassbender is
He could be
Lex
a great
Luthor.
Lex.
Could have been pretty good.
Right? James McAvoy as Lex Luthor. Nah, that's too many bald
Lex-
comic book characters.
Michael Fassbender as Martian Manhunter would be a fucking excellent choice.
Yeah, but they're gonna make him black because he's
Are
black
they?
in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I
If
don't
he's
know
always
enough
been, I
about
don't think
his
he's always
character.
been black, but he's been black the last couple of years. So I would
definitely
assume
don't know
if you
enough.
tried to make him a white guy, people would complain and say that they're whitewashing, which
Sure.
I could see.
They complain. Everyone's going to complain about everything that changes.
They
that
whitewashed
don't like.
Superman for this.
Well, they fucking girl washed Silver Surfer, and people got over it. No one's complaining about that
Yeah.
anymore.
I think
It's
she's
Julia
cool.
Garner.
She
She's
can be
amazing.
hot. She's hot.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Julia Garner's an amazing actress.
I wanted to.
no
I
one
wanted to
cares.
fly through me, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, totally. Sure. Are you having fun
Can
with
she
these
do it?
jokes? Are you loving with these jokes? You having these jokes?
I don't know much about Silver Surfer, so I don't know if she can do that.
This was fun.
This was fun. Oh, one more thing we forgot to mention. Supergirl is in.
Yeah,
at the
Billy
end.
Alcott
Yeah.
plays Supergirl,
Yeah.
and she's on
She's
screen
so funny.
for 40 seconds, and she steals the 40 seconds. She's absolutely incredible. The Superbots are hilarious.
She's
This
like,
movie's
thank
great. This movie, go watch this movie.
Yeah,
If you're watching,
go watch this movie.
If you listen to this much of us talking about it, like,
Yeah.
like why?
Go
why did
give
you do
James
that?
McAvoy, who's playing Lex Luthor, your money.
That's now he's doing it. Now he's just ruining. He's just making this movie worse.
Go give Patrick Stewart, who's playing
And-
Lex Luthor.
End this video.
Oh wait, one more thing. The part where
This
she
is the third-
says
this is
thanks.
the third one.
I know. When she says thanks for watching my dog, bitch. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's how that would go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anyways, that's all I'm
Good.
saying. Thanks for being on my podcast, bitch.